the 41st time out ever.
It's the Falcons going up against the Cow. Big D in AT&T Stadium. Broadcasting team of Brandon Goddard and
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. That's it. No gain. Second down. Again, it's Elliott. And once again, not much running room really at all. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a third down.
The defense did not play so fast that I think it was in that time.
That eventually taken out here. Great coverage downfield. Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. On fourth, they do snap it to Prescott. Deep drop. And it is
He caught it. But then he tried to say he dropped it.
opening drive of the game, and the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. Freeman, the lone man in the backfield. They're going to give it to him running right. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down.
That's not going to work. My run defense too good.
They're bringing up second down.
And frankly, Brandon, we're talking about things I'm
telling
not
you
sure
right
we
now,
ever
you
thought
better
we'd
keep
talk
Julio
about in the
alive.
NFL. And a lot of that is the speed at the linebacker position. A lot of these guys in college, they were safeties. They moved them up to outside
Telling you right
linebacker
now.
to combat the spread offenses. And now we're seeing it in the NFL. Those same guys using their speed to make plays in the backfield, similar to that one.
Over 1,400 yards last year for Jones. Just 6 touchdowns, but yeah, of course he had the big 300-yard game. When he was blanketed with coverage, he always opens things up for other guys, doesn't he?
He does, and that's what's benefited Atlanta's offense. Other guys were able to step up. In 2016, Robinson New stepped up and had his best year as a pro. Austin Hooper, as a young tight end, really developed down the stretch. And Taylor Gabriel, who come over as a free agent from Cleveland, he really flourished. Actually led the team in touchdown catches. There's only one Julio Jones, and you want to get the ball to him as much as possible.
And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Patrick DeMarco taking it in. And the Falcons have taken the early lead. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away.
Who's that back
That'll
here?
be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
How many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is against the
Gain of a yard gets him back to the start, and now it's 3rd and 10. Let's go! On 3rd down, it's Prescott being chased out left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side.
Nevers.
Des Bryant, the intended receiver. And now it's 4th down.
Help me out, partner. Was that incomplete?
That was on a deep ball to Des.
And that's a surprise. The way he attacks the football in the air, it's always surprising to me when he doesn't complete a pass like that.
Yeah, that's going to be a fake.
This is taken at the 18. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him.
Why you quitting? We'll play Gil, we're gonna get on GTA.
Nah, play me again. It says you lost your connection.
I'm I'm gonna add you. I added you. You playing all pro? What you playing?
I play on Madden.
I got 20 people looking.
On this live game video, can you do your boy a favor? Go follow me on Instagram at NLB.CJ and NLB_CJ.
Yeah. What's up, JJ?
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is Madden 17 on EA Sports. We've got a good one on tap today, and there's going to be two quarterbacks ready to get
You know Tony
down on the
Romo going to the
gridiron.
Raiders?
It's the Cowboys going up against the Falcons.
I thought he retired.
So with that, we'll send you out to the Georgia Dome in Atlanta, home of the Dirty
No,
Birds.
no. Aaron
We're
Rodgers
gonna bring
going to
in the
the
two men who will call the action.
Aaron Rodgers
That's
going to
Brandon
the
Godden
Redskins.
and Charles Davis. Gentlemen,
You sure?
In what is scheduled to be its final season as an NFL stadium, there's a look at the Georgia Dome here in Atlanta. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Dallas Cowboys and the Atlanta Falcons.
Hold on.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And this defense feeling the encouragement. They stop him at the line of scrimmage on the first play of the afternoon. Prescott now on second down. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Grady Jarrett getting in there from his defensive tackle spot to snow him under for a loss of 4. Third and long for Prescott. Buying time to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And he's able to get up here to the 26. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7.
You know, I don't think this is the last time we'll see that in this game. This guy has mobility, and they want to use his legs in the game plan. So there'll be design runs as well as his scrambles.
A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. Drive from here.
I know this play. They got this play.
They'll throw on first down with Ryan. The left side completion to Jones. Touchdown, Falcons. Julio Jones, 31 yards. And the Falcons have taken the early lead. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? RAC.
Run after catch, and he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Here's a look at the young Atlanta Falcons, although next year, obviously, everyone will be a year older. So rookies like Deion Jones, Keanu Neal, Devondre Campbell, an extra year, well, their only year, but a year under their belt now to get better.
They're just young and growing, aren't they? I mean, I expect their play to continue to accelerate and elevate. And think about the building blocks they had in front of them. Second-year guys in 2016 who had big years. Grady Jarrett, a monster in the Super Bowl, tied a sack record in that game against New England. And Vic Beasley led the NFL in sacks for the regular season with 15 and a half, and also had 6 forced fumbles.
He was trying to get it to Ezekiel Elliott, and now it's 2nd down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense if that fell harmlessly to the ground. Throw right side, complete to Williams. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Going right side, he has Winton. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. Here's Prescott.
Well, on that play, the expression...
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked off by Robert Alford. There he goes right side. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown.
Now, that was a beautiful play. A pick 6. How would you punctuate something like that?
Pick 6, and now the kick is away. Just fielded a few yards into the end zone. And across the 20, as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. Rookie QB struggling, gets thrown down to the ground there. But, you know, maybe this game, it's not over yet, but maybe this game can be a learning experience for him.
So many different things that he has to pick up on. When to go flush from the pocket and run. When to get rid of the football and not take the sack. When to just go ahead and go down early and make sure you don't fumble the football. So many things that he has to learn. This game starts the process.
Looking to throw. Prescott. Out left side here to Bryant. A glance back at 2016 for Dez Bryant. 50 receptions, under 800 yards, had 8 touchdowns. What do you make of the season that Dez had?
Well, remember, it started with Dez injured, so it took a little while for him to get started. I'm going to make a bold prediction for you. Would not shock me at all if he doubled his catch number next year and darn near doubled his receiving yardage total. Because if he's healthy all year long, they're going to want to take some pressure off of the run game themselves, and Dak Prescott in his 2nd season should be that much more confident throwing it downfield. I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it.
CJ. I'm upload y'all another video.
On second down. Prescott again. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Adrian Claiborne in there to get him for a loss of 5. Now Prescott. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down.
It's interesting because when I'm watching college football and I'm evaluating guys for the draft now, my list of fullbacks, pure fullbacks, it's a very short list. I'm probably evaluating more punters and kickers now than I am fullbacks. But it doesn't matter what you call the position, it's who you put there. And there we saw completion.
On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. Going for the deep ball. And incomplete. He dropped it in the end zone. He was looking for Mohamed Sanu there. And it's 2nd down. All right, let's look at the offense. Devontae Freeman, this is a guy that you wanted to talk about, so take it away.
Brandon, have you seen a running back play with such joy as well as such fury?
And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Julio Jones with his 2nd touchdown of this opening quarter. And the Falcons. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And with a new rule, that decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he only gets to the 20. Now Dallas gets set to take the field. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. A good convergence there defensively, only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
After watching him drop that slant, I can hear my old coach's voice ringing in my ears right now. You can't run with the ball until you catch it. Trying to get those rack yards before he secured it.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. Trying here for Bryant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Collins. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones is intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Julio, I'm going up to Julio.
2nd and 10, it's Ryan again. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off by...
You haven't noticed him. It seems like you haven't kept on.
interception. Here's Prescott. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Adrian Claiborne in there to get him his second sack now of the afternoon.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. 13 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
Well, it looks like they caught him off guard on 2nd and very long by running the football. All right, we always talk about tendency breakers.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And he'll bring it back to the 9-yard line. And the Falcons now making their way back out onto the field. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Bro, you trash, bro. I mean, 27.
A 9-yard touchdown grab.
I don't even like it.
And the Falcons will add on to their lead.
A good tight end is a heck of a weapon for any quarterback, especially when you're able to create some mismatches. Sometimes they work against a linebacker, sometimes they work against a smaller defensive back. But when they find it, they go to it, and it often results in touchdowns.
Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back.
And he's going to be taken down, sacked back at the 2. Grady Jarrett
CJ.
in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. Back near his goal line, it's Prescott. A dump off to Elliott. And he'll be out of bounds right at about the 10-yard line. Give him 7 on the play, and that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. They've had a pretty frustrating first half here offensively, and that just continued there with that incompletion.
And definitely frustrating for them, but heartening for the other guys. Those stop troops, they're enjoying things right now. They've made it very difficult for them throughout the half.
I got Jeffy.
He'll take it at the now a hit and a loose football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. And now no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, a 15-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys get a bit closer. When you talk about a battle being won in the trenches.
Yes.
There, a lot of credit to the.
What up?
Yeah,
I'm playing Tim. He trash.
They really created great space for the runner to get in.
And the decision to bring it out is going to
It's
cost him about 7
27-7.
yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them.
Well,
They
CJ,
feel like they're in a groove
Truck.
right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah,
CJ
hoping to stay in
trash,
that
bro.
groove here this go around. The play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs.
On any given
All right.
pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play,
I'm
he
the
was
Falcons.
flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. All right, different topic here. 2018, the Super Bowl, traveling north, far north to Minneapolis. Early predictions for that one. Who you got?
Well, you know, everyone's still waiting in the NFL for a home team to play in its home stadium, right? So could the Vikings be that team? I'll start in the NFC, and I'm going to say no. I think Seattle, starting to get near that, maybe last run with their defense. Earl Thomas returns. I like Seattle coming out of the NFC. How about you?
Well, I'm actually going to take a Dallas Cowboys NFC title run. I think that they came so close this year, probably most talented
But
going
he
into
is
next year.
I
trash,
like that
bro.
one. Well, in the AFC, I'm going to go with a team that if they improve their defense and their quarterback stays healthy, they could be that team, the Oakland Raiders.
Yeah, he's
Okay,
trash.
I'm going dark horse. Cleveland Browns. Let's go.
Hey, from worst to first.
Yeah. And I got the ball. Come on, score. I'm going to throw it up to
And how
Julio.
about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. 2 minutes remain here in the first half.
Huh?
We're back to Atlanta right after this timeout.
Yeah. He playing. He the Cowboys.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call.
Yeah, but he wasn't
They're going to go
talking
for
to
this
him
on
before
4th and a yard. They'll indeed go for it with Ryan. Incomplete on the right side. It's Tammy. Call it a gain of 5. And on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised.
I'm
if
throwing
they
up to the
decided
same
go for it in
person,
this
bro.
situation.
Julio,
But they must have
take
either
that.
felt-
Let's go.
Inside the
Let's
25.
go.
A very solid gain of 27. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Terrell McClain in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10.
Come on.
Now Ryan on 2nd down. Dancing, and he can't get rid of it.
Bro,
He's
Julio
taken
is walking
down.
all of them.
DeMarcus Lawrence in there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs are going to lead to a 3rd and long. And on 3rd down, the Cowboys bringing an extra defensive back. 3rd and long. It's Ryan.
Oh!
He's got it at the 15. Touchdown, Falcons. Julio Jones on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Falcons will extend their lead.
Julio just walks all
And
of
that
them.
stretches the lead to 27. Now after the
I'm beating
touchdown,
him
it's
34 to
Bosher to
7.
kick it away.
In the second quarter.
This fielded a few yards into the end
He
zone.
about quit.
And
I
he's
beat him
able to
2
get it
times.
across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation?
Yeah.
If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team,
Hit.
right? You just mentioned it.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to
He losing
halftime.
by 28 points.
Prescott on 1st down.
And give me those.
And his
Yep.
pass is
Intercepted.
intercepted for the 4th time today.
He threw it pick 4
Green, and it's
times.
picked off. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. Now the Falcons offense, they get ready to head back out here. And this is a spot late in the clock near midfield, though. Maybe take a couple chances, see if you get in field goal range.
You do that if you have trust. And this should be
Throw it
a
up to
position
Julio.
now where the great ones.
Julio just smoked him with
this
one
opportunity
hand.
to put
And he was
points on the
using
board.
them.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there.
I'm gonna throw
A
the
big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
Give me that. Give me
This is
that.
going to be caught. A really nice gain of 25
Yep.
yards. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
I swear I hate when that happens.
Action here on first down. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Come
Now
out.
hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So as they take
got
it
1
over,
second left.
we step aside. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. And this one, a 41-yard attempt. And Bryant's kick is good. So 2 quarters down, 2
send him an
remain.
invitation.
Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt.
And he tried to onside kick it. He tried to onside kick it.
And a good job here by the Falcons. Their
he
hands
is
team
trash.
able to cover it.
Oh, go, go, go.
Interesting call and one that backfires. I know
Bro, he
they're
just
losing
onside
Charles,
kicked
but
it, and
we'll
I made a
start the second half
touchdown.
with The onside kick risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set them back on second. Freeman, the lone man in the backfield.
Oh,
A heavy
stop.
rush, and down he goes. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards. They run the play fake to Coleman. Now Ryan. He's going to air one out. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Carr. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. A look at the offense now here, coming back out on the road for their first possession of the second half. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I hear my old college coach right now.
Bro,
He always
how
used
come
to
you
tell us
guys
before
don't
every
understand?
game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Throwing again. Prescott on 2nd and 10. And Bryant's got it over the middle. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. So 3rd down, and the Falcons going with a dime. 6 defensive backs. And a pretty simple completion there underneath, but a successful one for the offense.
Partner, it doesn't have to be the big shots downfield all the time. Having that safety net underneath is a great thing for a quarterback. I don't care how many times we say it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass trick in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
A dump off to Elliott. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. They come out with one back and 3 tight ends.
I'm going to show my age here a little bit. We used to talk about running backs catching the ball as safety valves. Nowadays,
and now here's another interception. It's Desmond Trufant. He will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you guys know well, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern, maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. It comes back to the guy throwing them.
Now Ryan. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
On any passes in the middle of the field, anyone who's going after the football is going to be conscious that it's probably going to be contested and often physically. Sometimes that leads to drops.
Here's Ryan. He's going to let it go again. And he can't hang on to it. Nearly picked. He's known for his hands defensively. But instead it just brings up 4th down. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
I got 50 people. I got 51 people.
They're going on 4th down. It's Ryan. He's going to go up top again. And this is incomplete. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Now the Cowboys offense heads back onto the field. Looked like they had something going last drive. Then the interception happened. Will they recover?
The memory they need to keep with them is that they did have something going. They were moving the ball on offense, had a nice sequence going. Don't worry about the other part. You can't get that back. Let's go back to what you were doing well before.
I thought you were going to say they need to have no memory, but remember the good part, forget the bad.
I like that even better.
Prescott now on 2nd down. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. A first down carry by Elliott. And he stopped immediately there. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature and make sure you don't get hurt. Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
Prescott yet again. Forced out to his left. It's caught on the right side. Williams. Williams loses the football. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line.
I always appreciate runners who understand situations. That was just 3rd and inches. No reason to dance around in the backfield and try and break off a bigger play. Just go pick up the first.
Oh, Elliott's going to be hit. He coughs it up. Loose football. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4th, turned it over in their own territory. But the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold up.
But he trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game.
Y'all know Tim?
Be aggressive because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
We'll see what his
Came
offense
back with it,
can do. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Came back with it.
The defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Now in Atlanta, it's the Falcons to
people
start the
watching me.
fourth. This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And he is going to lose
85.
yardage here. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Yeah, let me pump out my chest a little bit, even though I'm not rooting for either team. That was a really nice defensive play. It's awfully fun to watch, even in an offensive game.
On 2nd down, Ryan.
Come back. Come back.
He's out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A nice gain.
Oh, he quit. He quit. Don't kill.
21 yards. And on this challenge, the refs have to take a peek and see whether or not the receiver was able to dot the I with both feet.
While making sure that he possesses the football all the way through the catch.
On 1st down, Ryan. Caught on the right side by Jones. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Now that was well defended, and as a cornerback, when you're told when you see a wide receiver screen, either you get underneath
Oh my God,
the blocking forms,
He
or
burst
you're going to
though.
fight
He
your way
burst
through it
though.
by getting through some blocking. That was a really nice play there.
Touchdown. Oh, he cried.
49 yards. And the Falcons continue to pour it on.
There's no doubt in my mind.
You hear that? You hear the...
It's not scales, right? I don't hear scales. Do I actually hear a tune being warbled?
I think nowhere to go here. He lost the football. It's
Get
picked up.
him.
He's got a
Get
convoy,
him.
and he might be gone. He's at the 30. And can you believe this? It's 2 points the other way on the fumble return.
He got that 2 points.
Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. This will be taken short. And he'll take this across the
Bo,
25.
wait till you see that
Couple
crack.
extra yards up to the
Look, I cracked it.
27-yard line.
Butters,
The
look, I
Cowboys
cracked it.
offense heading back out and ready to go again.
We all look,
And
look,
they'll be
look,
looking
Butters.
to atone for
Boom.
last
You
time's
see?
mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field.
Difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive.
The game. Good game.
It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives them a new set of downs. And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still, a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive. And there's another completion to the tight end. Let's face it, it is hard to throw. 6'6" target.
It is indeed. Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like that huge 6'6" target that they've got it in. The ball comes out, and the Falcons
Oh,
grab
he
it.
fumbled. He fumbled with Dak
You
Prescott.
can't afford to make any kind of mistakes.
Then I got the
Game with them, isn't it?
Anybody.
Down this big in the
Yeah,
fourth
you'd
quarter.
say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. The drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
So, Brandon, when this offense gathers together to watch tape for this game, they're going to be feeling pretty good about themselves until the coaches get upset about the play we just saw. But you know their defense is going to be, well, we put up big points all year long. The defense is going to be worried now.
And both guys were
I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown, every defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. Take a shot. How are you going to win? I don't think that Julio Jones could be happier right now. Plenty of catch opportunities in this game. He's converted them, and his team's winning.
And Matt Ryan's happy, too, to have Julio Jones on the other side of these.
Yeah, you know, a lot of times we talk about breaking teams down, and oftentimes just through a running game. These two, they can break a team down through the air.
So what? 43.
On second down, Freeman. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46.
We got 2 minutes.
Time for a break. We'll come back and wrap up garbage time after this. They run the play fake to Coleman. Now Ryan. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
Now, he's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin them back.
Got no
The
two.
offense for the Cowboys now working their way back onto the field. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams I remember one time I was on a team, and we were late in a game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward. Offensively, they liked their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it in run time, and he picks up a first down.
They come out with one back and three tight ends. Steps away to his left.
Yeah.
And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 4 yards on the pickup, and it'll be second down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
Throwing, Prescott. Going right side, he has Witten. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
To the right side, complete to Escobar. Given 6 on the play, and that'll bring up second down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. A second down throw for Prescott. Being chased out left. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run.
Now a play fake here on the first down. And this is caught on the sideline. But no, they'll say out of bounds. He caught it, but was not in bounds. Incomplete. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. He's going to let it fly. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Jalen Collins. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand.
Right there,
That's all they're going to want to do now, to put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire. All in all, take a snap, beat down, shake hands. Yes, get out of there.
They shot him 20 times.
They come out with one back and 3 tight ends. Well, look at this. Ryan's going to throw it. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Jamarcus Lawrence in there to get him his second sack now of the afternoon. Freeman, the lone the ball free and brings up third down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Ryan. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Morris Claiborne. Guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points.
I got 120 people watching right now.
Totally different style and a different flow.
Richard said, with my game. Hold on, I'll be back. Hold on, let me see if he's recording. Hold on, I'll be back. What?
Do you cut a GDK game? Them?
Yeah. No, Hexy, no.
They can't?
No.
Hex
You know, what's his name? Lil Mouse?
Yeah.
Lil Mouse shot him.
He died. Did he die? You just said. I didn't look at him.
Savages before you can.
I forgot who Lil Mouse is.
Hey, CJ.
From our partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry, I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports.
Hey,
It's a
CJ.
win for the Falcons here as we say so long.
CJ, how you feel getting blew out?
What's that?
Yeah, man.
Well, hey, CJ, what you about to do? Hey, CJ, you on my broadcast.
I mean, hey, everybody follow me on Instagram, NLB.CJ and NLB_CJ.
I got 141 people looking at it too.
Hey, get on GTA.
Alright, oh, you wanna do my heist? You wanna do my heist setup?
Yeah, Marcus, you got your GTA yet? Who calling my name, bruh? Hey, I get on GTA. What's up calling my name, bruh? Hey, get on. Hey, y'all get on GTA, bro. Jesus. Hey, y'all get on GTA.
Y'all about to get on GTA?
Oh, you got your butt on some fucking pillow. Sean, did the GDK kill all the BDKs?
No. They only saw CJ.
Sorry, my fiance. I like the way she moves. Sorry, I bet she was everything.
Take a breath. Inhale. Exhale now.
Hey, J-Dub. 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 Bruh, why your little brother got the mic, bruh? Hey, J-Dub.
Who, Young Pappy or him?
My man,
I'm happy.
my man don't got his dreads no more. I gave him a haircut. I gave him a low fade.
I'm still broadcasting. Who, Young
Get on
Pappy or him?
GTA.
Young Pappy.
Get on GTA.
I don't know.
Young Pappy.
BDK.
Sorry, right.
Shot right. I got two of everything.